So are you ready for this? I am going to go ahead and put on the ankle weights. Although I remember with those hollow holds, I was like, no, not the weights. But I'm going to do them first round, not second round, instead of the plank hold. So you have the option of either hollow hold or plank hold. So the first round, I'm going to do them. And then the second round, I'm not. So I'm only have to hold weights on for the first time, because by the time I get to the final one, I'll take off the ankle weights. Because I want to worry about putting them back on again. That is if I can get them tight enough on my legs. Jeez. Okay, so that's going to slide down on me and it's going to be really uncomfortable. All right, so today's full core. And at the very end of this one today, too, I'm going to go over some moves to just kind of work that belly without anything, just through the day. Because especially women, you have this problem sometimes with birth or whatever, where your stomach starts to separate. And one of the things I learned was how to work on that too. So we'll go over that a few times. Some things you could do throughout the day, in the car, wherever you are, different things too, or on the mat for more focused. But we're going to do today, it's going to be full core today. It's fun time. We have sit-ups or standing crunch, which we're going to start standing up. Yes, we are. So sit-ups or standing crunch, really crunching it. I did grab my 8s for those two. Then we're going to do flutter kicks or alternate leg lifts, hence why I went and grabbed these. But also flutter kicks, they're really good for the abdomen right here. It's going to work really good right here on for us. Same sit-ups are going to work upper, coming in. We're going to come up, hold it, and back down. Don't let your shoulders touch the mat when you're on the mat. Side crunch or standing. It's a side crunch standing. You're just going to go like this. I'm going to go and hold the weight. Just crunch it down a little bit. And then we're going to take it to the other side. Okay, same thing with the mat, okay? The side crunch for the mat, we're going to curve more of a curve in when we do it. We're going to crunch it in, okay? Actually, I might do that standing up too. Let's do that. That actually felt really good. So it's a side crunch in when you're doing it. Have that motion like that, where you're crunching into it, okay? Not just over to the side, but crunch to the side, okay? Then we're going to do darts or long arm crunch. So long arm crunch, we're going to go backwards with them, okay? It's going to be back, okay? After working the back yesterday, it's like, no! And then it's going to be either the hollow hold or plank hold, right? And if you don't want to go to the mat at all, you can just crunch it and hold it up like that, okay? One leg and then switch it partway through. I don't do that yet. We're going to do standing first. So let's get this started. Enough talking about it, right? Let's get to it, girl. All right, core work. 24 rounds a day instead of 20 because, or 24 total, which is 4 rounds because of the side crunches, one side, other side. So there's 6 for each one, okay? Starts in 10 seconds. Let me make sure the volume is up. I remembered. All right, it's right here, so it's gonna be nice and loud for you too. So I'm not gonna try it too loud. And one thing I did, let me know if it's any better, is I moved the mic closer for when I'm doing these to hopefully I'm not too loud now, but I moved the mic closer to make sure that it's more audible. Because I do want to hear some music, but it's like way over there. The mic was way over there before. So let me know if this is any better or worse, which way you prefer. So let's see, and I did turn down the volume too for the music for this. Let's do start. 10 seconds, it's going to start up. We're going to do the standing crunch or sit-ups, either way. Focus on it. Keep going through it. It's not fast moves. You're really crunching it down. You should still really feeling like I do. Funny faces, because you're crunching. Thank you. Cute. Flutters or alternate legs, okay? These aren't the leg lifts, so these are a little bit faster than normal when we're doing leg lifts. We're really focusing on it nice and slow. We're still doing it, but flutters are a little bit faster. We could do flutters faster, slow too, but anyways. Side crunch. Now remember, we're not going to just do the side bend, we're going to crunch it in. Okay? I'm going to grab those weights again. hips up. Like this. Getting into your head tuck. It's like that. Crunch it down. Crunch it down. Crunch it down. Crunch it. Crunch it. Coming around that side. Come on. Other side. Whew, other side. Imagine switching it. Side crunches. Back crunches. Bottom hips come forward a little bit too when you're doing this. Side crunch. Side crunch. Sorry, I'm wearing a really little shirt that's hard to show you what I'm doing, but sorry about the cough. Crunch it down, come on. Crunch it. Crunch it. All right, darts or standing long arm. So you're either going to the mat for darts or you're long arming it here. And you're back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. And you could do leg, 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 leg. Come on, leg, leg. Squeeze that back. Looking for like, what is that doing the back for? Back is part of your core. Plank or hollow hold. I'm going for the hollow hold this time, like I said. I guess you could say I'm doing all the standing. Arms are out, up. Maybe I'll try keeping them on, huh? Actually, because it is the first one. I am going to have another round, huh? So I will keep the weights up for both hollow holds. Hug guy. All right, round two. Either sit-ups or focus crunch. I'm staying on the mat for sit-ups. Hopefully not going to regret it because I'm didn't grab my sit-up mat. Not crunches. Sit it up. Come on down. Sit it up. Keep it tight. And roll it down. Don't let your shoulders drop all the way. It's before you come all the way up. So you keep the tension. And you come on down. In school, we did them working all the way forward and all the way backwards. That's why I keep wanting to do them. But they say you're supposed to keep it tight. Okay. Flutters. I worry about it with not having my mat when I'm doing sit-ups because I have a very bony spine and it has been known quite frequently when I do things, not thinking, to go right through the skin. Come on, this is working right here. It's working your lower abs. It's getting in there. Nice slow flutters. Toes are pointed this time. Darts or long arms are next. Oh no, I'm sorry. Side crunches are next. What am I thinking? Down. Now, side crunches even on the mat. You can grab this weight. Crunch it sideways. Down. Crunch it in. Down. You can lay your legs down like this if you want to crunch it, but I'm not going to. Crunch. Down. Come on up. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. A little bit of a curve. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. Definitely felt it working on here. Other side now. It's up there. Got a little bit of a curve. And crunch it. Come on down. Crunch it. Come on down. Twisting that core as you crunch it up. Crunch it and down. Crunch it and down. Crunch it in and down. Crunch it in and down. Do a twist as you're coming up. It's an awkward move, but you got to twist into it. Come on. Oh, darts. Toes together, hands out front. Up and down. 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 Plank or hollow hold. I'm going for that plank, which again works the abdomen, works the full body. Hold it nice and strong. Tighten your core. Bonus with planks is it also works the shoulders, but you're tightening up that core. You're holding your core in. You're working it. We're going back to standing again. We have 2 more rounds to do. Unless you're done, that's fine too. It's whatever you're up to doing. All right, sit-ups or focus crunch. Load them up. It's always this one here feels. I give you more work than the actual sit-up. Whatever says sitting ups can't be effective, right? Flutters are alternate leg lifts. Side crunch. Now, we're going to focus on that when we're crunching it down with the side crunch, okay? And this one you see pulling it up. I do that abs as we're doing it. That's some wide abs. All right. So the crunch. I'm just going to grab one weight. It's up there. You're in here. You're crunching it in, pulling it forward. Crunching it in, pulling it forward. Crunch it in. I can't get my shoulder up, sorry. Crunch it in. Anyways, focus on it. If I'm doing that too much, I'm not focusing on my crunches. You feel here, all the way into here. Whole way where my hand is. Working on those obliques, curving around, crunching it even up here. I can feel it. Other side. Ready for it. Remember what we're going to do. Crunch it in. Crunch it. Up. Crunch it. Up. Crunch it. Up. Crunch. Up. Crunch. Darts are standing long arms. All right, so the standing long arms are up here. You're going back, back, back. Tighten that core. Get the front and back. Tighten the whole center. Come on, back. Squeeze back. Squeeze that back. Come on. You know what's next. Hollow hold or plank hold. Or just hold the leg up in front if you don't want to come to the mat at all. And switch partway through. Okay, this is the hard one. Hollow hold with weights. 2, 1, up we go. You see my belly's all bulging up. Get that back down. Pull the belly in. Top of the final one. Like I said, I don't have to come up. Sit-ups or standing crunch. Ready for it. You can put your hands on your chest too. You can even hold a weight if you want to. Just make sure you're keeping the tension. You're not going too far forward. Flutters. Ready for it. Actually, I'm gonna keep this. It's harder. No, hold the weight. It's a little extra there. Come on. I'm already hurting. Come on. 20 seconds to go. Keep it going. You got this. Don't stop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, crunches. All right, so it's here. All right, and we are curving across to the side. I'm going to put my legs on this way. Crunch it in and back. Crunch it in and back. Crunch it in, back. Crunch, 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 back. Other side. Whew. It's up there. Legs slightly over. Whew. And crunch it in. Back. Crunch it in. Back. Crunch it in. Back. Crunch it in. Back. Crunch it. 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 All right, we have our darts ready for darts or standing leg pulls. Come on, work through this. It's nice and slow, up and down, up and down. I'm not actually coming all the way to the mat. I'm hovering over it each time. All right. You know what we finish it with? Plank hold. Or hollow hold. Or standing leg up. What are you up to doing right now? Come on. Wait, I have one more? Okay. I'm confused. Didn't I just go through that 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm now totally confused because I just did it 4 times through. I did. But it has us going for one more. So let's just get into it. Crunches, standing arm out. I might have chosen the wrong one when I started it. Wait, a couple more times since I was late to starting on it. Going right into flutter kicks. Standing arm out. I'm just doing them standing this last round. Flutters. I'm like, wait a minute, what did I do? Totally got confused. So it should have been 20. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, though, times 4, 24. Maybe I pulled the wrong one, even after I said I was all set. I might have pulled the wrong one. Well, whatever we're doing, that's what we're doing now. Crunches this time. Cross body, because I'm looking at how many we have left. Crunch it. Crunch it. Side to side, crunch it. If you're on the mat, crunch it side to side. I totally chose the wrong one. Looking at our times longer too today. So hopefully I didn't totally cream at you from this one. Because it was supposed to be 20 seconds. We're doing 30-second ones. Totally chose the wrong one when I hit start. Sorry. Darts or standing. We're going to actually have one more partial round or full round if we finish it. Come on. You're either doing the torture with me or you gave up on me. One of the two. Come on. It's a longer one. Definitely is. You can give up. It's all right, but you're never giving up. You're doing what you want to feel up to do. All right. Plank or hollow hold. Going into that hollow hold. 3, 2, 1. All right, so after this one, going into sit-ups. Working out the time. Okay, we got this. Sit-ups, down. Hands. Sit all the way up, come back down again. Come on, I'm gonna grab the weight. Up to you, weight or no weight. It's just an 8-pounder. I'm not going all crazy. This is more so where it's supposed to be after a couple weeks of this. Not this week. But this is what happens when I choose the wrong one. Sorry about that. You're getting a really good ab workout if you're staying with me today. Flutters. Ready for it. I'm going to hold this weight even though it was hard last time. Up. Point the toes first. And 3, 2, 1. Flex them. Keep them going. Come on. You got this. The lower abs are like screaming. That's okay. That lower back down. Side crunch. We're going to do alternating again. Okay? So they're here. Crunch up and down. Just crunch it. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. Crunch it. Down. Crunch. It looks funny, but you're rolling up and crunching the side. Come on. Crunch. It's small moves. Crunch. Crunch. This is actually going to say it's done after this one. But we have 2 more moves to finish this off. So we're going to do darts. Darts our long arms, and then we're going to finish it in the plank hold. Okay? So come on over. Come on down. Arms out, feet together. And 3, 2, 1. Up. 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 Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Keep going. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Oh my. All right, 2 more. Down. Up, hold. Down. Up, hold. Down. All right. Finishing it off in that plank, hollow hold, or standing forward leg hold. You choose. Ready for this? 3, step back. I know the music stopped and everything on us, but that's okay. 2, draw the shoulders back. 1, hold it in there. Arms should be straight up and down. I wasn't quite there. Shoulders drawn back. Activate that core. Tighten those glutes. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those legs. Come up on those hands. And pull on back to child's pose. Come on forward. Maybe one leg over the other. I love the sitting twist. Sit up nice and tall. Kind of laying outside. Twist into it. Other side. Twist into it. All right, so it's time to do a little check-in. How did you do all week long? Did you stay? Hold on, it's gonna be loud. Sorry. Did you stay on track for the cardio works? Did you get your workouts in? Did you do what you could do for those? Maybe you skipped today, that's okay. Did you do what you felt was good for that? Did you even more so dial in that nutrition? Did you avoid the sugars? For some, I know avoiding those sugars because you get addicted to it. But if you can just give it up for this month, you're going to find it so much easier going forward to just give it up. Give up the sugars. Avoid added sugars. One thing I do, and I'm not doing a challenge, is I still avoid added sugars. But if there's any sugar in it at all, it has to be certain, and no syrups type stuff. But it has to be certain and no less than 5 added grams. If I do have something that has any added, but I try even though so to avoid it. Even if I have a glass of wine, it is the no sugar, low carb wine when I have that. So obviously don't get a glass of wine when I go out to eat, not often. So you have to watch what you eat and everything else. And some days it's not as easy, especially when someone else you're with wants to eat something different. And you're like, so most of the time cooking at home, it's easy, you can do it. If you don't plan ahead of time, you find it very difficult to not go and say, okay, yeah, let's just have these finger foods, which was last night. taquitos. So I only had 6 total. I do love salsa though, so I did have salsa, which was the sodium, more sodium than I should have had because of the salsa. But I did have 6 taquitos for dinner last night, little small ones, but that was it. Didn't give in and have more and all the other junk with it or anything else. But that was not completely on plan with the week, where I had the chicken and vegetables, or the broccoli beef, which was made homemade. So there's just with beef broth and low sodium on that and everything else too. So beef broccoli, the chicken in that, and I'm trying to think what else I had that was on track. But anyways, let's try to stay on track during the week. So one of mashed potatoes, no mashed potatoes for me. I have something else. So just different things. You got to find where you're at and make sure you plan accordingly so that you can stay on. And it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, especially if you're trying to get into being more healthy. Give yourself grace. If you need a refuel day, even during a challenge, take a refuel day, one day where you just have something you wouldn't normally have, and then get right back on it after that meal. Not the whole day. After that meal, get right back on it. So this was fun. It was way more than I was expecting. I'm really sorry about that, but actually I'm not. It's checked off and it's done.